Mr. Copycat is like a walking mirror. Everywhere he goes, he likes to copy other people. He'd walk up to anybody he could find and mimic their actions as similar as he can. Mr. Copycat always takes his umbrella with him, even when it's not raining. He uses his umbrella for all sorts of props for his mimicking. And it's not just people Mr. Copycat likes to copy. Sometimes he copies animals too. Just look at him, pretending to be a frog. And just look at Mr. Copycat's house. But which one is it? I couldn't tell. It looks exactly the same as his neighbor's. Inside and outside, every piece of furniture and every blade of grass. Even the door number is the same. Yes, Mr. Copycat does indeed confuse a lot of people. Now, this story is about the time Mr. Copycat decided to travel someplace far away, further than he had ever gone before. But he doesn't travel by car, or bus, or a train, nor a boat, nor an aeroplane like you and I do. He just holds up his umbrella, and the wind lifts him up and up and up, high into the sky like a balloon. Mr. Copycat enjoys soaring through the air on his travels, watching towns and villages fly as he sails over them. After flying over the English Channel, Mr. Copycat looked to see where he was. And right underneath him was a city. Not just any city. Paris, the capital of France. Mr. Copycat had never been to France before, let alone a city as big and as grand as Paris. With a swish of his umbrella, Mr. Copycat directs the wind to lure himself to the ground. Don't worry, copycats always land on their feet. Mr. Copycat felt hungry after his travels. He couldn't wait to get his first taste of Paris. Down along the street was a bakery, stacked with freshly baked baguettes and croissants, ready to be eaten. Mr. Copycat entered the shop where the baker, Miss Loaf, greeted him with a smile.
"Bonjour, monsieur,"
she said.
"What can I get for you today?"
Now, something you didn't know about Mr. Copycat is the way he speaks. You see, he doesn't just copy other people's actions, but their words too. "Bonjour, monsieur," said Mr. Copycat to Miss Loaf. "What can I get for you today?" Miss Loaf couldn't believe what she heard.
Pardon me, monsieur?"
she said kindly.
"But why are you copying me?"
"Pardon me, monsieur, but why are you copying me?" repeated Mr. Copycat.
I'm sorry, monsieur,"
said Miss Loaf, shrugging her arms.
"but I cannot help you if you speak like that."
Mr. Copycat looked rather upset. "I'm sorry, monsieur, but I cannot help you if you speak like that," he repeated sadly, and walked out of the baker's shop. Mr. Copycat went back to the street and looked for someplace else to eat. He was starting to grow more hungry as he walked. He spotted a restaurant further down the road and went inside. But he had the same problem just like in the bakery.
"Table for one, monsieur?"
asked a smartly dressed waiter. "Table for one, monsieur?" repeated Mr. Copycat. The waiter was shocked by Mr. Copycat's answer.
"Excuse me, monsieur, but why are you copying me?"
"Excuse me, monsieur, but why are you copying me?" replied Mr. Copycat, looking more miserable.
"I'm sorry, monsieur, but if you keep talking like that, I cannot serve you."
Mr. Copycat gave up and went out into the streets again. Mr. Copycat kept looking for some place to eat, but every bakery, restaurant, cafe, and tea shop around the city could not understand him. So he decided to walk towards the Eiffel Tower. and sat on a bench all alone, sad and hungry. Nobody could help him, and he didn't know what to do. Suddenly, from the corner of his eye, he saw a mime wearing white face paint, a flower hat, and a striped shirt performing in the middle of the square with a long cane. Mr. Copycat had never seen a mime before. He looked rather extraordinary. Mr. Copycat got off the bench and walked up to the mime full of curiosity. The mime leaned on his cane, and so Mr. Copycat did the same with his umbrella. The mime took notice of Mr. Copycat copying him and started to balance his cane on the tip of his finger. Very carefully, Mr. Copycat also did the same. Not soon enough, Mr. Copycat was copying all the mime's acts perfectly, matching every single one of his movements. People stopped in their tracks in surprise. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. A mime and a complete stranger are bouncing off their performances. It's like they're looking into a mirror. They began to laugh. Mr. Copycat and the mime, shocked to see the group of people behind them. They clapped and cheered as coins tossed in the air, landing between the performing pair. Mr. Copycat and the mime smiled and took a big bow together. "Merci, my friend," said the mime to Mr. Copycat. "Allow me to buy you lunch." And so, with the money that they earned, the mime took Mr. Copycat back to the baker's shop again. "What would you like to eat, my friend?" the mime asked Mr. Copycat. "What would you like to eat, my friend?" he replied. The mime chuckled. "Two usuals, please, mademoiselle," he said to the baker. Miss Loaf served 2 crusty baguettes filled with cheese, ham, lettuce, and tomatoes over the counter, and the 2 new friends began to tuck in to their long sandwiches. The mime felt he couldn't finish his baguette, so he decided to save the rest for later. But, for once, Mr. Copycat didn't copy someone else's actions. You see, Mr. Copycat was so hungry. He ate the whole sandwich.